season has begun, and yesterday we were just like, hey, when you want to cut hay? I don't know, how about tomorrow? Cool, how much you want to cut? I don't know, how about all of it? So here we are. I don't know what we've been doing for the last 7-8 months. Sleeping, I guess, maybe in hibernation. Because we had nothing done. We had parts for the tedder. We've been tripping over them, moving them from place to place. Had to get those put on this morning. Had no fuel. Had to go get fuel. Had to grease everything up. I don't know. We're pretty raggedy. Feeling sorry for ourselves. I hope we're not the only ones that act like that, because I'd truly be embarrassed of myself. But everything's gone good. We got tedder fixed. We got everything fueled up. Everything greased up. And Dad's been cutting all day, and I just started teddering, I don't know, 2 hours ago. So I'm trying to catch up with him. Yeah, we're just like, let's try and cut around June 1st. And then still did nothing about it. I don't know what's wrong with us. But here we are. We're getting it done. This is going to be a week-long progress. We're probably going to have to cut a little bit more tomorrow. And then after that, we'll be baling it up. And hopefully everything will remain going steady. Because it sure has been nice. Busy day, but good day. So, hope everybody's hay season is going good. I hope it hasn't looked like the rest of 2020, kind of crummy. But we're hanging in there. Alright guys, we'll get back to it. Looks like we got our first of the year. First bale out the baler, and all I see is hay net stretched from the bale, still inside the baler. I don't know if y'all can see that, but it looks, it don't look good down there. Man, we've been on a roll too. I swear. Always something. Let's go see what's going on. Okay, so apparently looked like the net wrap just caught the bale ramp and just skinned it out for whatever reason. Problem number 2, that bale weighed 1 million pounds, and you see this hay looks dry, but it's like it's humidity soaked. We had this problem last year. Man, so we tried it again, baled up a second bale, and I swear that thing was several hundred pounds over what it should be. And we only do 4 by 4.5 foot bales, and me and my husband couldn't even slide it around to get it facing downhill to unroll it. So we're wasting sunny days because of this humidity. Does anybody else have this problem? I mean, this is South Carolina. It's hot. It's muggy. But we, for whatever reason, cannot get our hay baled. And because of this, I don't understand it. This year and last year, same deal. Ain't never had this problem before. Been baling hay forever. I don't know. Y'all tell me. I hope we ain't the only ones who can't get their hay baled because of something so simple. But we got a couple rules that we've come up with. We joke and say it's in the book. I guess the book of life. Pretty much what it would boil down to is new equipment will tear up. Don't you dare get in that hay field before noon. And new rule, when you think the hay's ready, give it another 24 hours. That's it. That's Jim's rules for the day. We'll try and get this rake up without tearing the wheels off of it. So, we'll see y'all tomorrow. This week started out pretty optimistically. We cut every stitch of hay that we had available to cut, and we had a week's worth of no rain. And we started on Monday, and here it is Sunday, and we don't even like to work on Sundays because just not the right thing to do, but here we are. And we're finally getting some hay to the barn. We got a little bit to the barn yesterday, and we've tried to bale every day since about Wednesday or Thursday, somewhere in there, and it just wasn't happening. The hay looked dry, felt dry, but between ground moisture and humidity, man, those bales weighed 1 million pounds and had just that silage, sour smell to it. So you knew that wasn't right. So we ended up unrolling 2 bales, I think, and finally got, I don't know, 21 maybe baled up yesterday, and so far we got 21 loaded today, and we're hoping to get a little bit more done. But this has been one for the record books. Ain't never had a week's worth of no rain and couldn't bale hay, but here we are. And thank goodness we don't rely on farming for a living, or we'd starve to death. So we're just about to the barn, and between humidity, ground moisture, equipment failures, I don't know. This has been really something else, and we have tethered hay and raked up in half wind rows, anything we could think of to get this hay to dry. And when it's muggy, it's just not going to dry. There's no place for the moisture to go. So I'm pulling in now, so I'll talk to you guys later. We're going to get this unloaded and get it up some more. Wind to die down, I'll kind of get everyone up to speed of what's gone on in the last 2 weeks. We got our first cutting done. Took forever to get it baled. We couldn't get the hay to dry. We tethered, raked, baled, didn't like it, unrolled the bales, retethered it, raked it in half windrows, flipped it, flopped it, retethered it, finally got it dry. We cut almost 2 weeks ago, like I said. We're trying to get our herbicide down. We were hoping to do pre-emergent Prowl H2O, 2 quarts to the acre, and then not have to spray a post-emergent. We were hoping to kind of get everything ahead of the game before it broke ground. But since it took us so long to get everything baled up, time crept on, we started seeing stuff popping up. And because the weather's been so wet and warm, really we had stuff popping up a month ago that was not due till late June. So we kind of had that in our minds, knew what we were up against, but we thought we could head off a lot more stuff with the pre-emergent. And starting to see crabgrass popping up, a few patches of foxtail, a few little patches of sandspur along the edges of our fields. So now we're completely scratching, putting out the pre-emergent. We're going to put down some post-emergent, but what I learned last year is if you're going to deal with crabgrass, wherever you spray crabgrass, put a pre-emergent down with it, because once that ground is bare and that sun gets to that bare ground, it's going to make something germinate. So go ahead and put a pre-emergent down with that. So instead of doing all of our fields with pre-emergent, I'm just doing the ones that we're spraying post-emergent on. So I've got mixed up 2 quarts to the acre Prowl and 1 ounce to the acre of Pastora. We were going to try the glyphosate, 6 ounces to the acre, but the catch is you don't want regrowth or very, very, very little regrowth. And since we're already 2 weeks after we cut, our fields are already a couple inches tall again, and that would be pretty disheartening to see all that turn brown and die and start over from chicken scratch 0 again. So that's what we're doing now. We got our nitrogen out yesterday, so we are rocking and rolling, but this has been a long, tedious process, and now this wind won't die down. So I'm just sitting here waiting, talking to y'all, and hopefully I can get this out soon, because I got just 2 fields to do today. So hope everybody's doing good. Hope everybody's first cutting went smoother than ours. As you can see, my tank's all jacked up. My 3-point hitch quit working on my tractor. It's stuck in the ups position. It was just really something else, but it's all right. We're gonna get it worked out, and so I'll keep y'all posted. I'll do video of how this does in a few days. See how the Pastora and the Prowl operate together. I don't anticipate a whole lot of damage, but you never can tell. I've never sprayed Prowl mid-season. Only did it back in the spring after we burned the fields. So that's something new for us this year too. So I'll let you know. Okay, as promised, 10 days past spraying our Pastora and our Prowl H2O, the crabgrass is severely knocked back. A lot of it's brown, some of it has green back up. I only did the 1 ounce to the acre, so that's all right. We can spray it again. I'm pretty pleased with it. The coastal still looks nice. The crabgrass is very, very short and damaged looking, so I think we did pretty good. And we've had some nice rain, so that's been pretty good at keeping everything that we want to grow still growing. So I'll show you some of our results. Okay, you can see crabgrass here, pretty brown, damaged looking. Just happened to be kind of a little secluded patch of coastal right here. You can see how tall it is compared to the crabgrass, so it didn't really damage it a whole lot. Doing pretty good. And of course, where my tire tracks were at, that's going to have heavier damage. But all in all, I think it's done pretty good. You can see here where some of this is still pretty green, where it might be trying to green back up, but it's still pretty short compared to everything else. Alright, so that's it. I think it did pretty good. If we end up spraying again, I'll do another video with results, just so you can see how
It might help if it's cumulative. It might help if we spray more than an ounce to the acre next time, if we have to. But I'll make more videos in case somebody's in the same position I'm in. I don't mind spraying. That's the only way we're going to learn, is to do some research and development, and hopefully this will help somebody out. Hopefully you'll see this and not be too scared to spray your own fields, or maybe you didn't know what to spray at all and now you have some options. So we'll keep everybody posted on how this goes.